Detroit Lions roar. Yes, the Detroit Lions roar and accountability. I know that being a billionaire in the making and understanding that in time things take, and it's one man's journey that you're taking to be bespoke billions with AI. Adrian Mays, AI wealth creation strategist. Excited. Thank you so much, Don Weaver, for coming over to help out with the holiday giving effort with CCC Because We Care Foundation, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and LaRonda Jackson, my Sands, my soror. Thank you for helping in regards to the moments in life that sometimes you can't get done yourself. And you have your sisters that can lead on to support and help you across the way. So my soror, my Sands, LaRonda Jackson, Inika Gaines, and I thank you from the bottom of our heart for all that you do in the community. And Dawn, thank you for coming over and just helping out to help those 6 families have an amazing Christmas and giving opportunity. And our accountability, wanted to talk to a friend today. And listening is the challenge that we all have. As when you're reading through, looking at how to get the steps to become a billionaire, how to get the steps of life, shattering the educational system of employment and the traditional school and understanding employment of the 9 to 5 and then retirement. Should it be my 401k or should it be my savings, or should I have a house, or if I have a mortgage, what should I do? And the challenge with life in understanding that there's all of these pieces that grab at you, but the whole characteristic of who you are aligns with what the plan God has for you. So seeing my friend today, it was amazing, as I hadn't seen him in months, and being able to just talk to someone and understand that accountability sometimes is the perspective of what you have to understand. There's, as people, we want to go out and do branding and making sure that everyone understands our message and get our point across, and everything that we want to say get done. And make sure, of course, you go to the link and leave any comments or what have you at beingthechangellc.com/Adrian Mays. But the key with growing, the key with becoming with Bespoke Billions with AI, understanding the series, understanding the steps that AI and digital real estate can provide for you, is just thinking outside of the box. You can have every business plan in the way, but you don't know what God has planned for you. So if you don't have this billionaire mindset in space, and understanding that it comes down to having faith over those fears, then finance, then fitness, and then just having family come all the way together. And family could be what you decide. Family starts within. The great thing is, being single with no children, what I've realized is, God, I had all this love for everyone else, and leveraging being one of my strengths, being able to help people in businesses get to the next level, which is the creativity that I restore. But even with that creativity, you have to understand that you have to bring that love within. Anything and everything that you do, 100% effort is supposed to be done. Doesn't matter if you're branding, understanding AI, understanding your 9 to 5, understanding your kids, understanding your people. The key with having a billionaire mindset is having a vision and putting those steps into place. So 3 things that you can do in regards to understanding of the Detroit Lions roar. How did they get to 9 and 3? How did they get to the steps of success? When you're an entrepreneur, you're just like the Detroit Lions. You know, growing up here in Detroit, Michigan, as having a losing record. I mean, even going over, right? At one point when winning no games. Think about an athlete winning no games. So let's translate that into the life of an entrepreneur. You're reading encouragement to read Copywriting Secrets with Jim Edwards. What do I do with 400 AI tools, bespoke, getting all these tools, the free PDF that I'm providing? What do you do with all this information? So you take it one step at a time. So as right now in reading secret number 3, the secret number 3 is realizing what your why is. Without a strong why, people don't buy. So you don't gloss over information. The whole key thing is to educate yourself. And going to Adrian Mays, you'll be able to get a free copy of this book. So when you have your why, then the next step is to kind of get life's challenges. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have structure in every day in your plan and what you're going to do in regards to your affirmations on a daily basis, making sure you write down your 10 goals, making sure you're writing down your gratitude list of 10 things, making sure you're getting your hour in for that day. But when you have things that you have to get done, you have to put those into your things as well. Then your phone rings, then life happens, then the doorbell rings. So everything happens when that's not in your plan. But as an entrepreneur, you have to go and work through these things, work and feel, and that's what AI can do for you. AI can take away those timeless things that the small phone calls or just little emails to follow up, the acts of kindness you can show your customers as they come through the door with a simple email or a text message after they make a purchase. These are the things that you can work towards in building that billionaire brand, because it doesn't take a million people online to get there. All you have to do is direct your audience and create something called the trust factor. One of those stories I wanted to think about earlier, I was going from here in Detroit, Michigan. What up, though, Detroit? Getting everything ready for holiday giving at CCC Because We Care Foundation. As I mentioned, my soror, Don Weaver, came over to pick up the gifts for the 6 families. Yesterday, it took me back as opening up and seeing all these different entrepreneurs and seeing the gifts and the families. It was like opening up Christmas before Christmas. And it was like my own opening day. It was amazing. I was only in my own moment. And flashing back to when, just having these different opportunities around Christmas, helping people. Maybe just envisioning how the kids would feel when they open that new Naturalista doll that shows power. Just kind of envisioning how they would feel when they got the new VTech to help out with education. And I am just that type of person, the creative, and understanding that creativity is what you can do as well. Within every moment and every passion that you have, enjoy the moments. Now, it might not be in a place that you want to be, as to God knows. You have to turn it over to Him in regards to the steps mentally of what you're going through. But the key thing is you have to realize every thought that you have is wrong. You're incorrect. God is trying to lead you into your mentality, but you have to listen. If you understand that anything is possible, and having strengths like copywriting secrets, having strengths like AI, having strengths like a sorority like Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, that's your backbone. But how you get to the key is right here, within you. The Detroit Lions didn't become 9-3 by mistake. This wasn't just like a gradual process in regards to just, oh my God, the Lions are winners. It took time for them to get there. Yesterday, check out the video that I did. I started out and showed the Detroit Lions database, and it showed all the way back to 1930, where the Lions didn't have more than maybe 11 wins since 1930. This is 2023. So seeing how change can evolve, seeing how things happen, if you just let God lead the way. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay. There's a higher power that is leading this thing called life. So the accountability that you can do is only thing you can do is control your effort and activity. The effort of listening. Sometimes you might be right, but sometimes you might be wrong. Listening and understanding both sides, then making a decision. That's my problem in 2023. And I was talking to Unica Gaines earlier about this today as well. Just understanding to stop reacting. You have to take a step back sometimes. Take a moment, listen again, process, then act. And then all of that can't happen in a split of time. And of course, you're going to have errors with it. But the key thing is to actively practice it. When I first started doing these lives back in February with the digital real estate journey, and the reason I was doing them then was to promote the different products that I was looking for. Like at the time, it was Facebook ads and it was Wealth Warriors, the coaching programs, just encouraging people to get into digital real estate because I see the opportunity. Like my mentor is making $650,000 a month. Who wouldn't want to figure this out? If you had a job at GM, which I did, and I, had the opportunity when I got the offer letter, I saw the offer opportunity to be about $50,000 a month, and that was years ago. $50,000 a year, excuse me, and that was years ago. And I was like, $50,000. What do I need to do? Sign me up. So last year, when I got involved with the Millionaire Challenge System, and my millionaire mentor said $650,000 a month, and all you need is a system. Sign me up. So that's the steps, what it takes work to get there. You're not going to make it overnight. You're not going to get to the strategy, the system. You want to now. There's done for you systems. There's ways that you can make money online. But when you're looking at monetizing your bespoke billions with AI, custom brand, no one there is out there like you. You are the one and only. It might take you a little bit more time to get there, and that's okay, because you can't give up on your vision. Because when 99 out of 100 people forget you, guess who's going to be there? Your higher power and you. So hopefully in this video, we talked a little bit about accountability of the choices that we make. Now, we can't control the outcome of those choices. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But the accountability of the initial choice and what the actual recourse of that God gives you, sometimes you have to just say, okay. You have to go through the punches of life. You have to understand the challenges, because being accountable is an action word. It's not a noun, it's a verb. And you have to actively listen in the rooms of your family, your faith, your fears, your finance, and your fitness. Get those parts together, this billionaire mindset, to build and become the billionaire first within. So I hope you got some value out of this video here today. Bespoke Billions with AI series. Come on, Detroit Roar, bye-bye BS. That is what this series is all about, learning about AI, understanding how the AI business boost in 2023 can be able to not only elevate your brand, but also elevate you. It's not just the holidays. The holiday is you every day. Acts of kindness, giving, understanding that the giving and the education that you put within is going to emulate and model, empower and educate and prosper those around you. So I can keep going. I will make sure I keep going. And I must. Let's go. What up, go Detroit? Adrienne Mays, AI Wealth Creation Strategist. I can, I will, I must. Let's go. Deuces.